She's sucking on my dick and licking on my mouth.
Sucking on my...
Oh, she's eating on my ass.
Sucking on my cock
and spitting in my mouth. Oh, oh, oh.
She do it every time. Do it on my mouth. Oh,
we're still going?
I think we're good now.
All right.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the TrashFire podcast.
This is the TrashFire podcast.
I'm C.
This is Zula.
Yeah. This is the very first episode. It's a brand new show. It's piping hot.
We're coming in live from 305.
We coming in live and in your mouth.
So we're based out of Palestine, Texas.
We're based out of Palestine, Texas, but currently we are locked in the basement of Tyler Perry.
Yeah, so we want to thank Tyler Perry for keeping us down here, even though it's against our will. So we have started a content house from the basement of Tyler Perry.
Yeah, sometimes he puts out pig troughs full of sloth. What's the pig food called?
I thought it was just corn. I thought he's just been feeding us corn this whole time.
No, well, he puts it in a trough. It's like blended corn. Gerber men. There's Gerber men in there. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Gerber men. Chock full of protein.
Look into it. Gerber men. It's the new Gerber man line. It's a lifestyle line. It includes protein, creatine, pre-workout, deer antler, anything you need for your gains.
Lots of white rhino. Those little gas station horny nigga pills that they put on shelf.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of those.
We need that.
Well, yeah, so this is a brand new show outside of Tyler Perry's basement, right? Every week we're going to be bringing you our own version of, you know,
the news,
current events.
It probably never actually happened. So if you heard it on here, you heard it first, but did you really hear it?
Yeah, it's most likely a lie. We're two liars. We lie to everybody, lie to your face. We don't really care about you.
We're lying to you, just like Alex Jones is, but Alex Jones will never tell you that.
And he lies to you for the better of humanity. All praise Alex Jones.
All praise Alex Jones.
So what's up, man? What's new?
I just wanted to get into some sports talk. So we're just manly men talking about sports.
Just two boys.
I just wanted to mention that Supreme Leader Mohammed bin Salmani scored 3 goals in his last soccer match. So he has been on fire for the Green Bay Packers lately.
So the Green Bay Packers are from Wisconsin.
Well, he plays for them and he's great.
Oh, okay. I thought he would be playing over there in the Middle East, like using the heads of like homosexuals and thieves.
Well, he uses usually the heads of journalists. You know, he likes to chop up journalists.
Right.
We support him for that sometimes, maybe not. Our country supports it. So we're in Palestine, Texas. Here we do support the killing of journalists.
Well, I mean, they support a lot of bullshit, you know, especially in the sports world, like the NBA and LeBron James, who can also blow my dick from the back. Fuck you, LeBron James.
Why do you hate LeBron James so much?
He doesn't care about free speech. He's not a true American. You know, he wants to come out of his fucking face.
What about the schools that he's building?
What schools?
He built a school. Basically, everybody that goes to that school gets college paid for.
Oh, so basically he's opening up sweatshops for Chinese children to work in?
You think so?
Like Michael Jordan?
Like Michael Jordan? Or no, I don't think. I mean, Nike has those sweatshops, and LeBron James is signed with Nike. So, not to say that you're incorrect, but, you know, he did build one school. So...
he built one school. He built one school.
Okay.
Who fucking cares, man?
Anyway, you want to tell people
Kiss my ass, LeBron James.
What his real name is?
Lei Zhangwei. He's a general for the Communist Party of China, and that's why he doesn't want other players talking about China.
Yeah. We should all be able to curse China. And China, if you're seeing this, you know, go fuck yourself. At
this point, the only sports I really like are the old school traditional style ones. I don't know if you ever heard of Buzkashi. Buzkashi, they play it in Uzbekistan, and what they do is they will cut off the head of a goat, tie a rope around to whatever's left of the goat, and just drag him across the field. It's basically soccer, but with the rotting carcass of a goat.
Nice. So I like that because it reminds me of a couple things. It reminds me of, you know, when the church first started, basically it was like a big barbecue. We get the goat, we're cooking in the church, we're sacrificing our lamb of God.
Right.
And it's kind of like bringing back those old traditions, the ones we love, and putting them right on the sports field, which we also love. We love sports. So
Yeah, definitely.
what's the name of that sport?
It's called buskashi.
Buskaki.
Something like that.
So
Bukkake?
we like buskashi. We like bukkake when it's not on us, and we also like just throwing that ass in a circle. Pause.
Yeah, I like that sometimes too. Not always. Another good sport is I don't know if you ever heard fisherman jousting. Fisherman jousting from ancient Egypt. Do you know what that is?
No.
So what fisherman jousting is some guys will get on a boat with jousts. Yeah, and then just like row the boats towards each other, and whoever whoever gets impaled by the joust obviously loses.
Nice.
And I don't know what the winner gets.
We should recreate
everybody's
fisherman
a winner.
jousting. So you've heard it here first. We're gonna start our own fisherman jousting league. It's gonna be in the surrounding lakes of Texas, bordering the Gulf of Mexico.
FJL Fisherman Jousting League.
Fisherman jousting.
Every Sunday on Spike TV.
Fisherman jousting. You think the Pope is into fisherman jousting?
The Pope's into a lot of weird things. Well, maybe not him himself, but the people he hangs out with definitely into some really weird things. Did you hear about his whole scandal recently?
The one about saying that same sex is okay? Because that was a huge scandal.
No. The one where he liked a picture of like this girl in like a schoolgirl outfit.
Oh yeah,
she was like an IG model.
I mean, I like that picture too. It was very holy.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Very wholesome, holy, and I'm happy to see that the Catholic Church has gone away from little boys and onto women of age.
Well, I don't think they went on to little boys because he got a lot of slack for that.
Yeah, so he's being investigated by the Vatican now for an Instagram like.
Right.
And if you guys thought that your girlfriend was paranoid, think about being married to the Vatican Church.
Yeah, tell me about it. Like these are the same people that approve of chopping off young boys' genitals so they could sing better, but they hate homosexuals.
Yeah. They love homosexuality, but when you're,
when it's on a little boy.
When it's secret, it's on a little boy, and you can just cover it up as quick as possible.
Fucking disgusting. You guys are fucking disgusting.
Every country.
Bring our boys home.
Yeah.
Bring our altar boys home 2020.
Bring our altar boys home 2020.
Catholic Church is just fucking wild. That's why we here at TrashFire Podcast firmly believe that Scientology is the one and only true religion. All praise be to Xenu and L. Ron Hubbard.
Okay. So is Xenu L. Ron Hubbard or?
No. Well, I'm not sure. Really, all L. Ron Hubbard did, he was just like a science fiction writer. Wrote a shit ton of books. He had a crazy fan base, and then he basically convinced that fan base that the way the world was created was Xenu took a bunch of aliens and froze them. Then what he did was bring them to Earth on a spaceship, drop them in a volcano, and the spirits of the aliens went on to spread throughout the Earth. He built a machine that captured and brainwashed those spirits, and those spirits were transferred into the bodies of Neanderthals.
Wow. And one of those Neanderthals is Tom Cruise?
Well, we're all some of those Neanderthals. We have a little bit of those alien spirits that Xenu casted upon the Earth.
Who you calling a Neanderthal? Hey.
Oh, I'm calling you
I'm
calling you a Neanderthal, you monkey motherfucker.
I have no Neanderthal in my body.
I have 2% Neanderthal. We did a DNA test,
You're
and so
goddamn lie.
I swear to God, 2%.
So then how do I have not no?
I don't fucking know,
You did 23
dude.
of me or no?
I did 23andMe, yeah.
Oh.
But for sure, 2% Neanderthal.
Well, I refuse to be a Neanderthal, and it actually.
That's why I don't use my brain for anything. I just go.
You just fucking use your muscles.
Yeah, my muscles, my brawn, and my dickhead for everything.
Only 2% Neanderthal. You share more DNA with a monkey.
Yeah, I do. But yeah, so Scientology,
I heard that if you join Scientology, you get $1 million. Then if you get to recruit 2 people and get them to offer up their firstborn child, you get $2 million.
Right. It's a fucking Ponzi scheme,
It's
right?
a Ponzi scheme. Similar to the circle. You heard about the
Yeah,
circle?
I heard also that's another way that they do it. You put in $1 million, and then 7 other people put in $1 million, and by the end of the month, you get $8 million, and you know they keep doing that,
But
etc.
the only way to
etc.
get $8 million is to get 8 more people to give $8 million.
Right, exactly. And then after that, what they do is they'll give you a little banner that says you should be here. A little blue banner. You can take pictures with it, etc. And once you recruit enough people into Scientology, Tom Cruise becomes your dad.
That's the part we love the most here at TrashFire Media. We love Tom Cruise. We love Top Gun. And really, Tom Cruise is a real American.
A true American.
True American. Especially in Top Gun.
Yeah.
You ever seen Top Gun?
That shit is... no, I haven't. I have never seen Top Gun.
Never seen Top
That's
Gun?
the movie where he says, I got the need for dick. He says that in that movie, right?
No, that's the movie where... That's G.I. Jane, I think.
Oh, okay.
You sure that's not G.I. Jane?
Oh, he says, I got the need for speed, and then he pulls out some expired diet pills and he freebases them, and gets in an airplane. Zoom!
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that was part 2.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
What was Tom Cruise's like what
Deal?
Yeah, what was his deal? Like what
I'm
was
still
he
trying to figure that out every day.
You know what's awesome? That motherfucker does all his own stunts.
I don't believe that.
He does. I gotta respect it.
I think that the good thing about Tom Cruise is that he's been the main kind of person controlling the Hollywood cabal. He drinks adrenochrome from babies and
eats the teeth of the Haitian children along with Nancy Pelosi and Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. We got
a couple sponsors. We would just like to thank our sponsors. So, what's his name? Jack Owak.
Jack Owak. First of all, he said he wasn't gonna pay us in cash.
Yeah, he's not paying us.
So he sent us a bunch of cases of Bang Energy. I'm not quite sure what to do about that. I'm on about 2 cans right now, and I'm feeling it.
So if you want Bang Energy, shoot us an email. We'll send you your required Bang Energy. Every listener of this show gets 1 free Bang Energy, courtesy of Jack Walk and Bang Energy.
Give energy drink to a thief so they can beat him again. Bang Energy. Some youth in Takoradi, Ghana allegedly gave an energy drink to a thief so he can regain himself to receive another round of beating. An eyewitness who shared the story online said the hoodlum was caught right in the act of stealing. Instead of handing him over to the police, the area boys gave him Bang Energy and they beat the life out of him. Bang Energy, it makes your cock do Krav Maga. Bang Energy contains alpha beta hypamine, expired speed pills, the horny nigga white rhino pills from the gas station, and Ajax cleaning agent. Bang Energy, get your cock ripped today.
All right. So that was for Bang Energy. It's great guys at Bang Energy. Get your Bang Energy today. So just use the code TrashFire Media at the checkout, and you get your free Bang Energy. And so we also got a sponsor today. This is coming from thalidomide. And so thalidomide, a complete sedative and hypnotic range in one single preparation. That is thalidomide, the safe daytime sedative which is equally stayed in hypnotic doses by night. Thalidomide is especially suitable for infants, the aged, and patients under severe emotional stress. Side effects include decapitated limbs, miscarriages if you're in your first trimester of pregnancy, and possible, retardation, neurodivergence, whatever the cool kids are calling it these days. Thalidomide, try it today at Walgreens.
Another bad side effect, your baby may not wake up. May or may not wake up. But if that happens, it's not on me. It's not on us. Fingers crossed it doesn't happen.
It's just a side effect, just take it as you would any other drug, like your vitamins. You want to take thalidomide. It cures coronavirus. You want to take thalidomide. So take, dexamethasone, hydroxychloroquine, chloroquine phosphate, thalidomide.
And once again, we are not, and I repeat, we are not getting paid for this sponsorship. Tyler Perry promised that if we do this for Jack Owak and the founder of what's the other medication, that maybe
I think
he'll
the
let us
devil
out of the
founded
basement.
thalidomide. He'll maybe let us out.
Maybe let us out.
Well,
Fingers crossed.
if we can keep creating quality content, I don't think we should leave the
Right.
basement.
He doesn't treat us that bad.
You know,
Like I said, the slop is pretty good. Sometimes he comes in with the tasers. We play taser tag.
taser tag is. I don't like taser tag, but you know, if you guys, you know, we have a PO box. Please send us food. Thanksgiving is coming up. Please send
We
us
are
food.
starving. Even if you have like the filling, like the cans of just filling, or we'll even take some pork fat cubes.
I mean,
if
it's
you
getting pretty
have.
bad. I mean, if it, at least it's not R. Kelly's basement. You know, R. Kelly's dungeon is way worse than Tyler Perry's dungeon.
At least in R. Kelly's dungeon, he performs for you. You can sit there. He'll sing "I Believe I Can Fly" for
Thank
you.
God for I Believe
He'll,
I Can Fly.
right? It's such a fucking good
It's
song.
such a
I'm
good
not gonna lie about that. That's one thing. Is
You can't hate on I Believe I Can
R.
Fly.
Kelly got the pipes on him. Pause.
He's got, you know, the best song ever in I Believe I Can Fly. He's got the best major motion picture.
And trapped in the
Entrapped in the
closet.
We feel sometimes
That
like we're
was
trapped in
good.
the closet, but
But we're trapped in a basement.
now we're trapped in a closet.
Oh, Tyler Perry, please let us out.
Yo, Trey Songz also has a basement.
Yeah, yeah. What goes on in that basement?
I don't know, but I heard he pees on people.
Oh, so not much different than R. Kelly's basement. I'm
No.
gonna open up a club or a sports bar called R. Kelly's Basement. R. Kelly's Basement in Doral, Florida. Come visit us.
R. Kelly's basement, a place for you.
And a place for me. And a place for the boys.
Me and the boys on our way to R. Kelly's basement. I mean, it's so surprising that R. Kelly has maintained his, you know, premier level in society. He made I Believe I Can Fly. He made Trapped in the
The
Closet.
hits.
All the hits.
All
major,
the
major
hits.
motion picture.
Yeah, that show was
film.
in Space Jam.
He was in so he was in Space Jam.
Fucking huge song.
Meanwhile, the whole time he has literal women trapped in his basement.
Trapped in his basement.
Trapped in his dungeon, trapped in his basement.
You know
whatever
what's
wanna call it.
fucking sick about that whole thing was that I remember when that first happened when I was a kid, being like at the barber shop and just grown ass men being like, "Oh, you seen that R. Kelly tape? That R. Kelly tape?
Wait, the R. Kelly piss tape?
Yeah."
Oh hell no! I thought you were talking about trapped in the closet.
It was a bunch of grown ass men just talking about R. Kelly pissing on a child,
and what were
and they didn't have no remorse for that. They didn't think in their head to just avoid that at all costs and just like not
Just keep it
watch
moving.
it.
Let the judge decide and keep it moving.
It was LimeWire in its dark days.
Yeah, LimeWire. Hey, shout out to LimeWire.
Shout out to LimeWire. We need you back.
If LimeWire was still alive today, y'all would have permission to put our podcast up on LimeWire so that everybody could download that shit.
Can we?
Free.
Can we? Do they plan on uncanceling R. Kelly anytime soon? Is he uncanceled? Because after a few years on timeout, they kind of forget everything.
Yeah, everybody chooses to forget certain things.
Yeah.
He might not be coming back. It might be like Bill Cosby on this one.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah. Bill Cosby and R. Kelly aren't making it back.
With that being said, can we have Louis C.K. back?
I mean, I don't want him back.
I want him back. I miss Louis.
You miss Louis?
I miss Louis.
Jeffrey too.
I don't think he was hurting anybody that much, man. I mean, what did he do? He fucking jerked off over the phone with a girl.
Yeah. So who do you think did worse, Jeffrey Toobin or Louis C.K.?
Jeffrey Toobin, because he was exposed.
Jeffrey Toobin was on a Zoom call during a meeting, just wanking, just tubing it out. Just really tubing.
It's almost the same thing. Look at, like, if you really pay attention, like, it's a very similar scenario. It's just one was on video call, the other wasn't. Because if Zoom was a thing, Louis would have been jerking off in front of everybody. If he did it over the phone, no holds barred.
Louis would have
He was
been
going
the
all way.
original. Louis would have been the original Toobin.
Definitely.
But thank God for Jeffrey Toobin. I can't blame Jeffrey Toobin though, because I do a lot of Zoom calls in my day job, and sometimes it's better when people are watching you jerk off.
Like you always say, sometimes it's better if somebody watching.
Somebody's better than watching, and I think God is always watching me jerk off, but He's not enough sometimes. I need I need people that are in the
Those are
flesh.
extra eyes.
Yeah, like Xenu is not enough sometimes. I need a couple extra eyes just watching me stroke my shit.
Facts, bro. With the whole Toobin thing, honestly, if you can't control yourself, like, you don't have to fucking jerk off in front of people. And, if you have a problem where you can't control your impulses that much. Maybe you could see a doctor and they could prescribe you a clonazepam or something, and it'll just calm your nerves. You'll keep your cock in your pants most of the time.
Sometimes you need to keep your cock in your pants, because look at what happened. Jeff started jerking off on the Zoom call.
Right.
He gets suspended from work. And now he's not getting that check. You know, the whole election came by. Biden stole the election.
He did miss out on a lot of money.
And Jeffrey Toobin wasn't even there to comment on the election. It was pretty sad. I one thing that I missed this election season, you know, we had a bunch of fraud, but you know, I missed Jeffrey Toobin giving us his insight.
Yeah, I agree with you. Who else was canceled within the past couple of months?
Ellen. I mean, I'm so
glad
Ellen
is canceled, but she's a dumb fucking bitch.
I'm so glad Ellen is canceled, because honestly, like, did she really want us to have her, like, to look at her while she's in her big ass fucking crystal mansion?
Yeah,
in
exactly.
LA, while I'm in my fucking Tyler Perry's basement for the whole fucking quarantine. I can't even get a proper meal.
Yeah,
I have to
right.
Look at fucking Ellen Degeneres and her big ass house.
I heard she used to just pee into a teapot and then just like bring it to the interns and stuff.
And just
it was kind of like a Russian roulette thing. Like she'll like put it on a lazy Susan and spin it around, and whoever the teapot was pointing at, whichever intern it was pointing at, they would have to drink the pee.
Drink the pee,
and Ellen would die laughing. This is what I've heard. This is from inside sources.
That sounds like Ellen. And
definitely sounds like Ellen.
You know, and when you have when you see someone and you see them on TV a lot, you don't really know who these people are. But I just want to say, Ellen DeGeneres, she drinks adrenochrome from babies. she drinks it.
We don't know where they're getting it from.
You know, Planned Parenthood possibly.
Probably Planned Parenthood.
I mean, shout out to Planned Parenthood, because Lord knows I've gotten abortions multiple times. But adrenochrome, unless it's in your coffee, you shouldn't be drinking it.
Right. Who else is canceled? Oh, well, Luis Fonsi should be canceled. Fuck him.
Luis Fonsi.
You fucking asshole.
You want to tell us your Luis Fonsi story?
Well, I have a real problem with Luis Fonsi. So back in the day, I used to work valet, and
shout out valet. I used to work valet.
We were parking lot kings before this. Parking lot pimps.
Strong.
Parking lot pimps. You heard? Boys. And one day, you know, a Jeep comes, and it's this beautiful blonde woman, and a Rolls Royce or a Maybach, I think, pulls up behind her, and a man jumps out and he says, "Here, take my wife's car first." I take her car. Not gonna lie, she had a Gucci sandal in there. I sniffed it. So what? Took her car up there, run back down, and this guy looks super familiar to me. And the girl up front is like, "Did you see Luis Fonsi? Did you see Luis Fonsi?" I was like, "I have no idea who that is." Looked him up, found out it was the Despacito guy. So I got a little money hungry. I was ready. He came down. I dashed upstairs to bring his Maybach down. I look at him in the eye. He looks at me in the eye, and he says, "Bye." And turns around, gets in his car, and fucking leaves. Not one red cent, that fucking cocksucker. He didn't give me anything at all. Me, a starving boy. Look at me. My ribs are showing.
You know, they play Despacito so fucking much. Maybe
you would think he had a couple extra dollars to give me for a fucking coffee. And you know what? I wasn't able to get my 3.5 that day. You know why? Not because I didn't have any money, but because I'm a cheap son of a bitch, and I decided not to.
You wanted Luis Fonsi to buy you.
I wanted him to give me the money for a 3.5.
True.
Maybe a natural ice.
Well, it's only karma, right? Because it just so happens to be that Despacito is no longer number 1 on YouTube.
Who beat it?
Fucking Baby Sharks. Thou who shall not be named.
Said, baby, thou who should not be named. The baby sharks.
Baby shark. So,
well, good for him, man. Fuck that guy.
If you want to support this channel, go watch Baby Shark at least 20 times on loop.
Right.
And
get them likes up.
Get the Baby Shark likes up. And
go to Luis, go to Despacito, and just comment as much hate as you can. You know, talk about how you're gonna spit on the grave of his dog.
This is
anything.
Gonna be consistent. We need you. If you're gonna be invested in us, we need you to be invested in hating Luis Fonsi, because we're gonna bring him up a lot, because he disrespected my brother here, and
once you disrespect me, you're disrespecting the team. You're disrespecting the gang.
Disrespect the team.
The guys.
You get your throat cut off. They find you in the Hudson River.
This is La Costa Nostra. You fuck with us, they're gonna find you in the goddamn river with your tongue in your ass.
Yeah, basically to be part of TrashFire Media, you need to cut a slit in your hand and shake it with someone from TrashFire Media.
Blood brothers.
And you gotta be
You gotta
blood.
show your worth.
You gotta show your what. And if you have COVID antibodies, even better. Fucking just open your fucking palm up. Let me shake your hand, get your antibodies. And you know, if your baby has coronavirus, let me drink its adrenochrome. I just want to drink.
Bring them babies here, here. Thanksgiving is here, everybody, or Indigenous Peoples Day for all you un-American fucks out there.
I thought Christopher Columbus Day
Christopher Columbus Day
was Indigenous Peoples Day.
is Indigenous Peoples Day.
Okay. Thanksgiving is still Thanksgiving. It's purely American. You get to sacrifice turkeys, sacrifice goats.
Definitely. A big difference between this Thanksgiving and the ones, the original Thanksgiving, is that instead of smallpox on the blankets this year, the colonizers gave the natives COVID.
That is, you know, it's great. It's a great time. We're evolving. Our diseases are evolving. Our methods of spreading disease are evolving.
Definitely.
It's evolution.
It's a great time to be alive, or not.
A great time to be alive. You know, I personally love the food at Thanksgiving, but who really loves like hearing about their aunt talk about QAnon? You know,
Yeah, a lot of weird family conversation.
Your uncle talking about how the Biden crime family stole the election.
Your nephew, first of all, your grandma died a year ago. Your nephew is still sneaking into her closet and stealing all her expired Vicodin.
Oh, that's not
He's falling asleep at the table. Your daughter is explaining to grandpa her pronouns Zim Zimmer. And explaining to her what ACAB
I do not like
is.
modern.
And grandpa is just there like this.
Yeah, grandpa's on his own pills. I mean,
maybe because he's the only one that's gonna listen to her. To listen to her bullshit.
You know, I think you know, maybe Thanksgiving is just too modern. Maybe the whole idea of getting out of our house and going to see our family is too modern in this COVID-19 time.
And let me tell you something. Talking to you over there, kid. Listen, you remember that girl that your friends, that your dad's friend brought over, his daughter, and you fingered her last year, and you thought maybe this year you were gonna get to fuck her? Guess what, kid? It's not happening.
It's not happening.
Not happening at all.
Yeah. So people that are
you better eat her pussy through a face mask.
Yeah, the people that are expecting family members or friends of friends, you know, to come over this year. I mean, I know some place in Hialeah are still gonna have 30 people at their house.
Definitely.
They're gonna have 3 pigs in boxes
drinking from the same
the
bottle.
coal. They're gonna be sharing a thermos that has the punch. You know, they're gonna drink it from a punch bowl. You know, you scoop it with your hand, like that. And it's just a lovely thing.
Yeah, I love lechon, pigs in the boxes. I remember we did a lechon one year when we were kids, right? Yeah, my uncle was behind he took a picture behind the pig saying, "Look at me, I'm eating the twat."
You know, we gotta love Uncle Billy, huh?
Yeah, we'll call him Uncle Billy for
We're gonna call him
this
Uncle
podcast.
Billy.
But
Billy
yeah,
the Kid. He's better known as Billy the Kid.
Billy the Kid.
Yeah.
It's a real sad giving this year.
It's a real sad giving. Maybe it's because, you know, people are upset about not being able to congregate 50 people at your house. Maybe people are upset because other people are killing themselves because they can't congregate 50 people at their house, you know.
Right.
But at the end of the day, if you want to kill yourself, just do it. You know, you're allowed to do it. Take the power into your own hands. We're all living for no reason, no purpose. So I think people should be able to
Nothing
kill
matters.
themselves. Euthanasia is a lovely thing. I mean, philosophers do it all the time because it's legal.
Philosophers do it all the time?
It's legal in Switzerland, so you
Get
know.
the fuck out of here. You serious?
I swear to God. So at a certain point when, you know, you just want to die, think about it. Like you're like 90 years old. You got shit for brains.
You got muck up there.
You got a whole bunch of fucking beta plaques. You know, you're getting Alzheimer's.
You're just sitting there all day babbling. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little Indians, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little Indians. Your grandkids they have no idea what you're saying
or who you are. I mean, my grandpa never told me anything about him, so I don't even know him.
But I agree with you. I mean, I'm sorry, I cut you off. Was that?
No, that's okay. You know.
Yeah, I do agree with you on the whole thing of people should being able to kill themselves if they want to. You know.
Yeah.
It's your life. Like it's in your hands.
And we love euthanasia, but we hate the youth in Asia.
Oh yeah, we definitely fucking hate the euthanasia.
How much do you hate the euthanasia?
I really don't like the euthanasia. They're doing a lot of. Did you see that video of that Chinese propaganda that they're putting all over Facebook and YouTube?
That video. The video of the little kids bouncing the balls.
Yeah, the little kids bouncing the balls.
I mean,
you trust them?
I don't trust them, but you know their coordination was spectacular.
Those balls are full of the fentanyl that they're sending those little kids with balls full of fentanyl through the durian and bringing them into our country.
I believe it.
So I hope you.
That's the care.
Yeah, you know who else loves that video?
Who?
Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan loves that fucking video because he sees that those little kids have nice, strong hands and that they're not gonna have any problems when they're making his shoes. You just like that one. You remember that one time when he said, "Fuck them kids."
Oh yeah. Classic.
Michael Jordan. Buy Jordan sneakers. Fuck them kids.
Yeah, Michael Jordan. His job is not to help you, so don't ask him for help.
Jordan, we fucking hate those kids.
I believe it.
So I hope you.
That's the caravan.
You know.
That's the caravan that Trump was trying to warn you about before you voted him out.
You
I hope you're
fucking
happy.
idiot.
I hope you're fucking happy.
You shit for brains.
Now we're gonna have socialism.
You got muck up there too.
And we're gonna have grandpas everywhere. We got Joe Biden, the grandpa in charge.
The head grandpa in charge.
Fucking grandpa. I mean, ever since he's been elected, it's like he's got this new aura. Now he can fucking talk. He doesn't stutter. You believe? You
Did you hear what he said? Did you hear when he said, "Yeah, look at me. I do what I want. Look at my dick." And he pulled his dick head out and staged his bell end. That was at the last debate.
That was at the last debate. I just saw him. The only debate I've seen is when he pulled his phone out and he started blasting Despacito. And I knew since that moment I was not gonna.
We're gonna hate him on because he fucking supports Luis Fonsi.
With Luis Fonsi. If Luis Fonsi were to say that he liked my mom, I would have to move out of my mom's house because I am not taking Luis Fonsi's love.
Fun fact: my aunt had a cardboard cutout of Pitbull in her room.
Wow, that is a fun fact.
It's pretty funny.
So, and what about? Speaking of fun facts, what about our Florida Man of the Week? You want to talk about our Florida Man of the Week?
Florida Man of the Week? Yeah, right. There was a video. I think it's from 2019. It might be a little dated, but it's old but gold.
He's Florida Man of
classic.
our hearts, and so we're gonna have a Florida Man each week.
Since he's the king champion Florida Man, we have to talk about him. What he did was he was in court. I'm not sure what his charges were, but he was in court. He was found guilty. And he decided to take his feces out. I'm not. I could have sworn you're handcuffed in the courtroom. Right. So I don't know how he got shit. I don't know if he pulled the shit out of his ass or how he did it. But he threw it at the judge and said, "Here, it's protein. It's good for you."
It is. I mean, that is spectacular. And so you can see clearly when comparing that man to other Florida men, he takes the cake.
Definitely takes the cake.
He threw shit at a judge. And he still managed to get acquitted somehow.
Yeah, he did get acquitted.
That motherfucker. So
this guy's a fucking...
one day, if we get big enough, we will have that Florida Man on our talk show.
That's a really good lawyer.
And he'll be sitting right here.
Very good lawyer.
Yeah, we should find out the lawyer's name.
Right, we're going to need it. Yeah, so he... the man, he throws the poop at her. That's a common thing in prison. That's like a real...
Isn't that like a biological weapon?
Yeah, in jail they do that. They pee and they shit in a cup, and they'll sit it there. They'll like basically make jenkem. And when a guard comes by or somebody like a op, they just fucking they just fucking gun that shit at them, bro.
All packing the air as gas or what?
You still be alive right now if you niggas ain't gas them up. Ooh. You know what's funny is that is actually called a gassy when you
no way.
When you put fucking poop and piss and all that gross shit. Sometimes they even throw up in there. And they just toss it at someone. It's called a gassy. So technically that line is perfect for that shit. You still be alive right now if you niggas ain't gas them up.
Yeah, that's fucking amazing.
That shit's funny.
So anyways, yeah, man, this is gonna be our podcast. We also have our YouTube. We are TrashFire Media on Instagram and Twitter. So follow us today. Subscribe if you're into it. I don't know. What else do you want to say?
We got a bunch of cool shit going on. We got music videos coming out soon. We have podcasts, sketches.
We do animation,
videos. We could even do something for you guys. You know,
we'll do live. Yeah, we'll do exclusive content. Treat this as your OnlyFans, and we will do anything if you give us the right amount of.
If
money.
you subscribe, if enough subscribers, join. I will open up an OnlyFans.
All right, you heard it here first.
You heard it here first.
I did not even know about that.
Taking pictures of my bell end and my back bussy.
So there you have it, TrashFire Media. Get enough subscribers and we'll have an OnlyFans.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above within. The power of our God is an awesome God. Our God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above within. The power of our God is in.
Thank you for listening. For listening.